Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. As requested by some of my subscribers, how to get 5 mandatory field in Sabre. I came up with this. That's a PNR creation in Sabre quick guide. PNR is passenger name record. So for you to get your 5 mandatory field in Sabre, first of all, I came up with this. To generate a complete PNR, Sabre has 5 mandatory fields. So the 5 mandatory fields are called form field, as you can see here, form field, receive from field, itinerary field, name field, ticketing time limit. So first of all, you start with display availability. So you display availability of flight, time, class of the flight. So first of all, 1 is constant, then followed by date. That's 24th June, city pair, Abuja, London Heathrow, close of Lorraine, then airline code, that's British Airways. That's how to display availability. It will display the itinerary for you. Then if you want to display availability by time or by booking or flight by booking a class, so this is how you're gonna do it. First of all, 1 is constant, 24 June, Abuja, Paris by 2 p.m, close of Lorraine, Lufthansa. That's the airline code. Same thing as you can see here to book by class. So the next thing is, that's the second thing you're gonna do, is to book the flight. So 0 in Sabre is constant while when you are booking a flight, followed by number of seats, how many seats you want to book in Sabre, like how many seats you want to book for your passenger. So for the purpose of this training, I'm just booking 1 seat, and then followed by class. I'm booking a Yankee class, that's an economy, full economy class. Then line of availability display, that's 1, line 1. Just line 1 is a direct flight, so it's gonna be line 1. But if the flight is a connecting flight, so you add asterisk to your booking, or either you add asterisk or you add Yankee line 2, that's Y2 in your booking. So the next thing you're gonna do is to make available return. That's if is a return ticket. So you do 1 return 20th September. That's the date you want to return, like you want to return from your joining. Then either you're returning on 30th, you do the same thing. So 1 return same day, so it's just for you. 1 IR is, that's 1 Romeo is to return same day. So if it's a multiple trips, you're gonna do 20th of October, as you can see here, London Heathrow, Abuja. So yeah, I'm using British Airways for the multiple trips, so I'm returning with adding British Airways again to my multiple trips. So the next thing you're gonna do is request the additional flight availability. So if you want request for additional flight availability, you do 1 asterisk, then you add, or after you do 1 asterisk, you do 1, that's 1 is constant when displaying availability. Then 30th of April, Abuja, Frankfurt. Then close of Lorraine. After you do close of Lorraine, you do asterisk United Airlines, close of Lorraine, asterisk Delta Airlines. That's for displaying additional flights. So the next step is to book the flight, just as we did in step 2 above, just as we did here. That's how you gonna do to book the flight for additional availability, like additional flight, just the way we did here. That's how you're gonna follow and book your flight. So the next thing you will do is to retrieve your itinerary. So to retrieve itinerary only, you do asterisk India for you to retrieve that. But if you want to display name, itinerary, and then ticket time limit, so advice form field, that's if you want to if you want to display all those things, you do asterisk Nancy asterisk India asterisk Tango. That's how to display name, itinerary, and ticket time limit. So the next thing you're gonna do is, that's after you've done all this, after you've finished with 5 mandatory field. That's when you can do this. You can display name, itinerary, ticket time limit. So because you've not done that, you cannot display that. So now let's continue. Advice form field, that's the next thing you do. The advice form field is your phone number or your passenger phone number. So 9 is constant, as you can see here. 9 is constant, followed by the phone number 080-657-0000. That's for the purpose of this training. I just used that. So ticket time limit 7 Tango Alpha Whiskey / is constant, like is constant in Sabre. That's ticket time limit, for you to get the limit for your ticket. So that's what you're gonna do to put your ticket time limit, to get the ticket dates, that the limit for your ticket. So advise passenger name. To advise passenger name, if the passenger you're booking flight for is an adult, you have a child, you have an infant. So for the purpose of this training, I have child, I have infant, and I have adult. So I'm gonna start with adult. So for adults, for you to advise passenger name, like for you to do that, you're gonna do /Jegede Shegun -Jegede /Shegun Mr. So first of all, surname come first, then your first name and title. Sometimes you don't need to put the title, or if you want, you can still put the title. Then for a child, you do /Jegede, that's the surname, Treasure Mr. First name, then title. Then after you've input the name of the child, you have to send an SSL message to the airline to tell them that Jegede Treasure is a child. So for you to send SSL message to the airline, you do 3 Charlie Hotel Lima Delta /2.1. 2.1 is the name item for the child. That's the number for the name item for the child. Then you do Papa Delta Tango Charlie Nancy /2.1 also. And if that 2.1 is the name item number for the child. Then if you have an infant, just as I'm giving you example here, I have an infant, so you're gonna do India /Jegede Tesi Miss. So after you've done that, for infant, don't forget that you have to put India / before you put the surname. That's for the infant. Then you to advise SSL message to the airline telling them that Jegede Tesi is an infant, you do 3 India Nancy Father Tango, then the surname of the infant, that's Jegede, then the other name of the infant, Tesi, then date of birth of the infant, 17 April 2016. So it's just for the purpose of this training I used 2016, but definitely from 2016 to date, it's not an infant, because infants start from 0 to 2 years old. So I just use this for the purpose of training. So let's assume the infant is 1.5 years old. Then associated adults 1. The next thing you're gonna do is retrieve from all fields. To retrieve from all fields, you do asterisk alpha. That's to retrieve from all fields. Then to end transaction, you do ER. That's Echo Romeo. Then to get airline reference, you do IR. That's India Romeo. So this is how you're gonna get your 5 mandatory fields in Sabre. This is how you get it. So let's go back to what we've done. So form field, the first one is form field. So form field is here. That's the phone number is there. So we have that one. Receive from field is there as well. That's receive from field. 6 JST, just use that 6 JST for this, the purpose of this training is there. So our itinerary is as is being displayed in the first video I did. So just go back to the first video I did on my YouTube. You're gonna see everything. So this one is just a written details for the first video I've done. So for you to understand more, just go back to the first video I did on my YouTube. You're gonna understand that. So the next thing is name field. So the name field is those ones I just entered. That's Jegede Shegun for the adult, Jegede Treasure for the child, and then Jegede Tesi for the infant. So we have our name field already. So the next thing is ticket time limit. As I've shown you here, the ticket time limit is 7 Tango Alpha Whiskey / that's the ticket line time limit. So we have everything in available for, like, we have all the 5 mandatory fields available. So I hope this really helped you, and I hope that you go through the first video, and then compare everything here to get more clarification. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for going through this with me. So if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. I'm gonna answer you. Thank you.